Alright, let's see how this goes. I'm going to do my best to keep looking at the camera instead of at myself. The question is, when did you start painting? I started painting probably 7 years ago because I just wanted to try it. I know it sounds like dumb. Doesn't sound dumb. I started painting like 7 years ago because I wanted to paint something for my sister. So I just went to Michael's, got some paints and brushes, a canvas, and I painted the Cinderella, Rodgers and Hammerstein Cinderella logo with the shoe and the silhouette of her in the shoe. And it said, "On the wing of my fancy, I can fly anywhere." And I painted it for my sister, gave it to her as a gift. And it's pretty much all downhill from there. I wanted one for myself, so I painted one for me. I painted another one to get signed whenever we saw the show Cinderella in New York. And then I got a canvas to paint a Wicked logo on, because that was my favorite show. Still is one of my favorites of all time. But I just wanted to see what new things I could create, because it worked out, so I wanted to see what else I could do. The next question, was Broadway always your subject of choice? I think so. I was introduced to Broadway through Wicked. My senior year of high school, we took a trip to Chicago and saw Wicked in Chicago. It was my first show that I've ever seen a professional production of, and it blew me away. I loved it and knew that I was gonna have to be a part of this community in some way. I'm a 90s kid, so I grew up with Disney as well, so Disney has always been another subject that I love to paint and have done so many things and have so many more things that I want to paint, but Broadway is definitely one of my favorite things. How do you decide which shows to make products for? My company started because I wanted something other than a playbill to be signed at the stage door. I love that personal interaction at the stage door, and I wanted something unique to draw attention, as far as I wanted something unique to get the actor's attention, I guess. Something other than a playbill. So I took a hand-painted canvas of that show's logo so I can get signed, and then that's how my walls started getting filled up. All of these canvases behind me I have hand-painted and taken to either a tour or a Broadway production of the show and gotten signed at the stage door. So my wall in front of me and next to me is also filled with all of the shows that I've seen, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. Which of your works has you been most proud of? I love a challenge. So anytime there's a new show or something that looks just a little bit difficult, or even a lot bit difficult, I want to try it. I want to try and paint on something new. I want to try painting a new subject, a new character, a new logo, a new whatever it is. My favorite, most cherished pair of shoes belong to my sister. I currently have them at my house. I'm gonna go get them. She commissioned me to make these shoes for her, so she paid me to make them, and I took a month to create these shoes for her. They're based off of the Disney movie Moana, and there she is. They are super detailed, my most detailed pair of shoes I've ever done. All four sides of the shoes are done, as well as the tongues. So that's one side, Moana, the flower. This tongue is painted. This is based off of Grandma Tala and her stingray. And we've got baby Moana, Pua and Hey Hey on the island, and then last but not least, this tongue. There you go. But yeah, so these are my most detailed, took the most time, what I'm probably most proud of. I have plenty of other things that I am so proud that I got to do. I got a pair of Tangled shoes that I did. Even like the more simple things. I don't know, everything that I've done, I like surprise myself a little bit, because I like to challenge myself. I like to try and do the next thing that's gonna just keep me growing, keep learning, and trying new things. What is next? I've been expanding on trying new things, trying to grow my business. So I've done acrylic pouring, which is where you thin out acrylic paint and put it into a cup and pour it onto a canvas and let it spill where it may, and use the extra leftover paint that spills over the edges to create Broadway themed jewelry. I have done more experimental things with shoes. I have some new projects that are secret coming up for shoes. I like collaborating with people, so I have a collaboration coming up with Broadway Up Close. I'm excited about that. But yeah, I'm always open for a new challenge and a new collaboration or whatever it might be. I love experimenting. I love challenging myself. I never want to be stuck in one place. Of course, like anybody, I can get in a rut. I am kind of on my way out of one right now. Being in this pandemic, it's difficult for anybody. But I feel like I should be doing more creative things because I'm seeing other people being creative. But I'm still working full time, so I don't have that time to do that. But my mind is like, you should be getting all this stuff done. You have all this time. You're in a pandemic. You're in quarantine. But it's just not true. I'm not speaking truth to myself, so I'm getting out of that rut and trying to be able to give myself a schedule and allow myself time to rest and allow myself time to paint and giving myself more leeway and more grace. But yeah, I love this business. I love the Broadway community. I love being able to see theater, and I can't wait until we're able to see live theater again. I'm listening to as many Broadway cast recordings and other things as much as I can in my free time. I always have music or something playing on Netflix or Hulu or something, Disney Plus, while I'm painting. So yeah, that's what I've had on the background while I'm working on stuff. But yeah, that's what's next for me. I'm excited. I can't wait. And yeah, if you have any ideas or things that you want to see me paint, I am always open for a new challenge. So yeah, thanks so much.